Imagine this in just the first few seconds. You're enjoying a warm, fragrant slice of bread that seems harmless. But in reality, it could be the hidden reason behind sudden fatigue, mood swings, or even an increased risk of heart complications, especially if you're living with diabetes. But don't worry. Here's the good news. There are still types of bread that are not only delicious, but also naturally help you manage blood sugar levels. In today's video, we're going to explore the top 5 healthiest breads specifically recommended for people with diabetes. These choices are backed by nutrition experts and supported by research from Harvard University and the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. These breads do more than stabilize your glucose. They also provide essential fiber, high-quality protein, healthy fats, and plant-based nutrients that are vital for your overall health. If you've ever felt confused by the many types of bread available out there, this video is truly a gift for you. And be sure to stay until the end, because bread number 1 on the list might surprise you. 1. Quinoa bread, a nutritious and diabetic-friendly bread option. If you're looking for a type of bread that's both delicious and supports your journey in managing blood sugar, then quinoa bread is definitely worth considering. This bread is made from quinoa, a pseudo-grain that surprisingly offers a full profile of essential amino acids, making it a rare complete protein among plant-based foods. A 100-gram serving of quinoa bread can provide a generous amount of protein, which helps keep you full longer and curbs unnecessary cravings, especially in the late afternoon. This is especially important for people with diabetes, as it helps reduce the urge to snack uncontrollably, thereby stabilizing blood sugar throughout the day. Quinoa is also very rich in soluble fiber. This type of fiber slows down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates, which helps prevent blood sugar from rising too quickly after a meal. This mechanism is ideal for those who need to maintain stable glucose levels. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people who consume high-fiber foods like quinoa tend to have significantly lower HbA1c levels compared to those with low fiber intake. In addition to its nutritional value, quinoa bread is very versatile in how you can enjoy it. In the morning, you can toast a slice and top it with a soft-boiled egg and a few avocado slices. This makes for a breakfast rich in healthy fats and protein, helping you stay energized without causing blood sugar spikes. Or use it to make a light sandwich with fresh cottage cheese, cucumber slices, and a touch of black pepper, satisfying yet gentle on your blood sugar. In the afternoon, if you're craving something sweet, try toasting a slice of quinoa bread, spreading a thin layer of honey, and sprinkling some chopped walnuts on top. Thanks to the combination of good fats and protein from the nuts, this treat will satisfy your sweet tooth without causing a sharp rise in blood sugar. If you enjoy homemade options, you can bake your own quinoa bread to control the ingredients. But if convenience is your priority, many organic food stores carry it ready-made. Just make sure to check the label carefully. It should be free of refined flour and added sugars. The best choice is one that is made with 100% pure quinoa. Here's a helpful tip for busy people. Slice your quinoa bread and store it in the freezer. Whenever you need a piece, just reheat it in a toaster or oven. Simple and time-saving. For a change of flavor, you can even turn quinoa bread into crostini. Cut the bread into small pieces, drizzle a little olive oil, toast it until crispy, and top with a mix of diced tomato, garlic, fresh basil, and another splash of olive oil. This makes a light blood sugar-friendly snack, or even an elegant appetizer for a small home gathering. Beyond helping you manage blood sugar, quinoa bread brings variety to your meals, keeps you full longer, and reduces the desire for unhealthy snacks, all of which contribute to a balanced, sustainable eating routine. 2. Flaxseed bread. If you're looking for a type of bread that is both rich in nutrition and effective in supporting blood sugar control, flaxseed bread is an excellent choice. This bread stands out for its high content of fiber and omega-3 fatty acids, two golden elements in promoting heart health and blood sugar stability. Flax seeds contain a large amount of soluble fiber, which acts as a regulator for glucose absorption in the small intestine. This means that sugar from food is absorbed more slowly into the bloodstream, helping to reduce and delay post-meal blood sugar spikes. Thanks to this mechanism, you can maintain steady energy levels throughout the morning or afternoon without feeling fatigued, hungry, or craving sweets. Additionally, flax seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, a powerful anti-inflammatory fat that can improve the function of blood vessel linings and reduce the risk of cardiovascular complications, which are common in people with diabetes. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, a diet supplemented with plant-based omega-3s, such as those from flax seeds, can significantly improve lipid profiles and support heart health. In terms of taste, flaxseed bread has a naturally mild and nutty aroma that pairs well with many foods. For breakfast, you can toast a slice, spread a layer of low-fat cream cheese on top, and sprinkle with some chia seeds. This simple yet tasty meal provides healthy fats, fiber, and protein to help keep your blood sugar stable. Another great snack idea is to pair flaxseed bread with mashed avocado. The creamy texture of the avocado blends beautifully with the crunch of the bread, making for a delicious and nourishing dish. You can also make a sandwich using flaxseed bread with grilled chicken, arugula, and a few slices of low-fat cheese. This sandwich keeps you full for longer and has a low saturated fat content, making it ideal for those who need to manage their blood sugar levels. Flaxseed bread is now widely available at many bakeries and supermarkets. However, be sure to choose ones labeled whole flaxseed and avoid products containing refined flour or added sugars. If you have time, you can even bake your own at home to better control the ingredients. Another creative way to enjoy flaxseed bread is to turn it into Italian-style bruschetta. Simply toast thin slices of the bread, lightly rub a clove of garlic on top, add chopped fresh tomatoes, basil leaves, and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. This makes a light, flavorful, and highly beneficial appetizer for your health. If you have a sweet tooth, flaxseed bread can also be used to make a healthy afternoon treat. Toast a slice, spread unsweetened fruit jam on top, and sprinkle with a little cinnamon. This treat satisfies your taste buds without negatively affecting your blood sugar. Moreover, you can slice the bread and store it in the freezer for later use. When needed, just take out a slice and reheat it for a few minutes. A quick, convenient, and healthy meal is ready in no time. Incorporating flaxseed bread into your daily diet is a smart and simple step toward improving your overall health. It helps you stay full longer, curbs cravings, and minimizes blood sugar fluctuations, all through just one slice a day. 3. Whole grain bread. If you are looking for a type of bread that is both delicious and effective in helping manage blood sugar, whole grain bread is one of the best choices you can make. Unlike refined white bread, whole grain bread retains the bran and germ of the grain, providing a much higher amount of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. The fiber found in whole grains acts as a natural filter, slowing down the digestion of carbohydrates and reducing the rate at which sugar is absorbed into the bloodstream. This helps maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the morning or afternoon, avoiding the jittery feeling, sudden fatigue, or cravings, symptoms that people with diabetes often experience when their glucose levels fluctuate too much. According to a study published by Harvard University, individuals who regularly consume whole grains have a 20 to 30% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who consume mostly refined grains. That is a powerful number, showing the real impact of simply switching from white bread to whole grain bread. In addition to helping with blood sugar, whole grain bread is rich in B vitamins, such as B1, B3, and B6, iron, magnesium, and zinc, all essential nutrients for energy metabolism and immune function. You can easily incorporate whole grain bread into your daily meals without drastically changing your routine. Try a light breakfast with a toasted slice of whole grain bread topped with mashed avocado and a few slices of boiled egg or cherry tomatoes. This combination of healthy fats, protein, and fiber will help keep you full and manage hunger effectively. For an afternoon snack, try a sandwich made with whole grain bread filled with fresh cheese, tomato slices, and basil leaves. This is not only a tasty option, but also one that supports stable blood sugar without contributing to weight gain. Another great way to make whole grain bread more exciting is by turning it into pudding. Cut the bread into small cubes, mix with eggs, low-fat milk, cinnamon, and a natural sweetener, then bake. The result is a soft, fragrant dish that can be enjoyed as a dessert or light breakfast, especially when served with fresh fruit or unsweetened yogurt. You can also make a healthy version of French toast by dipping slices of whole grain bread into a mixture of eggs and skim milk, then pan-searing without oil. Sprinkle with cinnamon and serve with berries for a delicious breakfast that also helps regulate glucose. Another advantage is that whole grain bread can be pre-sliced and stored in the freezer without losing its quality. Simply defrost and toast when needed, and you'll have a quick, nutritious meal ready anytime. If you enjoy sweet flavors but want to keep your blood sugar in check, try whole grain bread topped with natural peanut butter and a few thin banana slices. This combination offers a gentle sweetness and keeps you feeling satisfied and energized. Remember, choosing the right bread each day is one of the simplest yet most important steps in building a healthy eating routine. Whole grain bread is a reliable, easy-to-use option that provides comprehensive support for those living with diabetes. 4. Rye bread. If you are feeling overwhelmed by the many types of bread on the market, rye bread is definitely one of the options worth considering. Made from rye flour, this bread has a denser texture, a slightly sour taste, and most importantly, a lower glycemic index than white bread or even whole grain bread. Rye bread is highly regarded for people with diabetes because it digests more slowly, meaning the glucose from the food is released into the bloodstream more gradually. This helps prevent sudden spikes in blood sugar after eating, one of the biggest challenges in managing type 2 diabetes. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that people who consumed rye bread had significantly lower blood sugar responses compared to those who ate white bread. This demonstrates that rye bread not only helps control blood sugar but also keeps you feeling full longer, thanks to its high fiber content. You can easily add rye bread to your breakfast by lightly toasting a slice and spreading it with low-fat cottage cheese and a drizzle of pure honey. This is a perfect combination of protein, fiber, and a light natural sweetness that satisfies cravings while keeping glucose levels stable. For a midday snack, try a sandwich made with rye bread, grilled chicken breast, rocket leaves, and a slice of low-fat cheese. This meal is not only nutritious, but also supports digestion and blood sugar control. You can also get creative with a rye bread sandwich using boiled eggs, cucumber slices, and a light touch of mustard, a delicious meal that won't contribute to unwanted weight gain. Rye bread is also very versatile in cooking. You can cut it into small cubes, toss with olive oil and spices, then bake to make healthy croutons for salads. Or create a modern version of bruschetta by topping toasted rye bread with halved cherry tomatoes, fresh basil leaves, and a few drops of balsamic vinegar. Thanks to its firm texture, rye bread is also perfect for savory toast. Simply mash some avocado on top, sprinkle with a little sea salt and black pepper, and you'll have a simple yet wholesome breakfast full of healthy fats to keep you satisfied and your blood sugar stable for hours. Another important benefit of rye bread is that it does not cause sharp spikes in insulin the way refined bread often does. This is especially valuable for those who are pre-diabetic or at high risk of developing diabetes. Finally, be sure to choose real rye bread, meaning the main ingredient should be whole rye flour. Avoid breads that appear dark in color but are actually made with white flour and food coloring. Always read the ingredient label carefully, choose reputable brands, or buy from bakeries that use traditional baking methods to ensure quality. 5. Oat bread. When it comes to a type of bread that is both delicious and diabetes-friendly, oat bread truly deserves a top spot on the list. Oats have long been known as a golden grain for supporting blood sugar control, thanks to their high content of a special soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This compound helps slow down the digestion of starches and reduces the absorption of glucose into the bloodstream. Just one slice of oat bread in the morning can help you start the day with steady energy, without sudden hunger pangs or the fatigue that often comes with blood sugar drops. Research from Tufts University has shown that beta-glucan in oats can lower post-meal blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity in people with type 2 diabetes. Another great benefit of oat bread is its relatively high protein and healthy fat content, which helps you feel full for longer without putting pressure on the pancreas. For this reason, oat bread is particularly well suited for breakfast or as a mid-meal snack to help reduce unhealthy cravings. You can enjoy a toasted slice of oat bread with natural peanut butter and banana slices. This combination delivers healthy fats from the peanut butter, potassium from the banana, and fiber from the oats, making it a balanced breakfast that is kind to your blood sugar. On busy days when you need a quick snack, simply spread some low-fat cream cheese on a slice of oat bread and top with fresh cucumber slices. This gives you a refreshing, light meal that also helps keep glucose levels in check. Oat bread can even be used to make creative breakfast dishes like healthy French toast. Just dip the bread into a mixture of beaten eggs and skim milk, cook it in a nonstick pan, and finish with a sprinkle of cinnamon or a spoonful of plain yogurt. Oats also play a significant role in lowering cholesterol and reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, a common complication for people with diabetes. So, when you choose oat bread, you're not only supporting better blood sugar control, but also protecting your heart health in a natural and effective way. Additionally, oat bread can be made ahead of time and stored in the freezer. When you need a quick meal, just toast or warm it in a toaster oven, and you'll have a nourishing serving ready in minutes. For savory dishes, use oat bread to make a sandwich with grilled chicken breast, kale, and a light layer of hummus. If you're in the mood for something sweet, try making mini oat bread pizzas by topping the bread with tomato sauce, fresh tomato slices, low-fat cheese, and a sprinkle of oregano before toasting until melted. With its versatility, low glycemic index, and full nutritional value, oat bread is more than just a food. It's a reliable companion on your journey to managing diabetes and improving your overall health. 6. Sprouted bread. If you are looking for a type of bread that is truly reliable in both nutrition and blood sugar control, sprouted bread is a choice you should not overlook. Unlike traditional breads made from ground flour, sprouted bread is made from whole grains such as wheat, millet, mung beans, or lentils that have been soaked and allowed to sprout naturally. This sprouting process not only softens the grains, but also activates digestive enzymes, breaking down the tough outer layers and releasing beneficial vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. As a result, sprouted bread becomes easier to digest and contains all 9 essential amino acids, something that is rare among bread products. One major reason why sprouted bread is considered diabetes-friendly is its low glycemic index. Studies from McMaster University have shown that compared to white or refined bread, sprouted bread slows the absorption of glucose into the bloodstream due to its higher fiber content and more complex molecular structure formed during sprouting. This means that it helps reduce sudden spikes in blood sugar and keeps you feeling full for longer. Additionally, this type of bread is especially suitable for people with sensitive digestive systems or those with nutritional deficiencies. The sprouting process enhances the body's ability to absorb key minerals such as iron, zinc, magnesium, and calcium, all of which are crucial for maintaining energy and supporting overall health. In terms of taste and texture, sprouted bread has a firm, slightly chewy consistency with a rich flavor and a pleasant aroma of toasted grains. This makes it very versatile in meals. For a quick and energizing snack, you can toast a slice, spread some cashew butter, and top it with thin banana slices. It's simple, satisfying, and supports blood sugar stability. If you prefer something savory, turn your sprouted bread into a healthy bruschetta. Toast a slice until crisp, then top it with a mixture of chopped cherry tomatoes, minced garlic, fresh basil leaves, and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. This is a light, nutritious snack that is flavorful and gentle on blood sugar levels. Sprouted bread is best stored in the freezer to maintain freshness. Simply take out a slice when needed and warm it in a toaster for a quick, nutritious meal. If you choose to buy it pre-made, look for reputable brands like Ezekiel 4-9, a well-known product made from a blend of sprouted grains using an ancient recipe, with no refined sugar or white flour. Thanks to its rich nutritional profile, ability to support stable blood glucose, and flexibility in meal preparation, sprouted bread is not only an excellent choice for people with diabetes, but also a great option for anyone seeking a healthier, more balanced, and sustainable lifestyle. 7. Sourdough bread. If you've ever found whole grain or sprouted bread too dense or difficult to enjoy, then sourdough bread might be the perfect balance between taste and health benefits. This unique type of bread is made through a slow fermentation process using natural yeast and lactic acid bacteria. This fermentation not only gives sourdough its signature tangy flavor, but also provides several benefits for gut health and metabolism. One of the most outstanding features of sourdough bread is its ability to help stabilize blood sugar levels. According to research published in the Journal of Nutrition, the natural fermentation process breaks down complex carbohydrates in the flour, lowering the bread's glycemic index compared to white or commercially yeasted bread. This means that after eating sourdough bread, your body absorbs glucose more slowly, helping to prevent sharp spikes in blood sugar, something especially important for people with type 2 diabetes. Beyond blood sugar control, the use of beneficial bacteria during fermentation also helps create natural probiotics for the digestive system. These healthy microbes support a balanced gut microbiome, something that recent studies have shown to be closely linked to improved insulin sensitivity, reduced inflammation, and better hormonal balance. You can start your day with a slice of toasted sourdough topped with low-fat cottage cheese and a few slices of cherry tomatoes. This makes for a light but nourishing breakfast, rich in fiber, protein, and healthy fats. For something a bit different, try sourdough bread topped with a sunny side-up egg, avocado, and fresh arugula. A combination that's not only visually appealing, but also well-suited to a diabetes-friendly diet. However, One important note: not all sourdough bread is created equally. Many store-bought breads labeled as sourdough are made with commercial yeast and additives, not with true natural fermentation. For the best health benefits, it's best to buy from artisanal bakeries that use traditional methods, or try making your own at home if possible. Sourdough bread also stores well in the freezer. Simply toast a frozen slice to bring back its crisp texture and subtle, tangy flavor. Perfect for pairing with soups, salads, or as a wholesome snack. By choosing the right kind of sourdough bread, you're not only managing your blood sugar more effectively, but also supporting your digestive health and overall well-being. It's a choice that brings both flavor and function to your diet, a smart step toward better long-term health. 8. Organic bread. In a world where processed foods are everywhere, finding a loaf of bread that is both healthy and environmentally friendly is truly a blessing. And that's exactly why organic bread is becoming an increasingly popular choice among people living with diabetes. Organic bread is more than just a green product. It's made from entirely organic ingredients, meaning it contains no synthetic pesticides, chemical fertilizers, harmful preservatives, or genetically modified ingredients. This is especially important for people with diabetes, as leftover chemical residues in food may negatively affect the endocrine system, disrupt metabolism, and indirectly impact blood sugar levels. Another key benefit of organic bread is that it often uses whole grain or sprouted flours instead of refined white flour. This helps preserve valuable nutrients such as fiber, B vitamins, zinc, and magnesium, all of which play an important role in managing blood glucose levels and improving insulin sensitivity. According to research from Tufts University, foods rich in soluble fiber can significantly reduce the rate of glucose absorption after meals, helping to maintain steadier blood sugar levels throughout the day. You can start your morning with a slice of toasted organic bread topped with nut butter and a few fresh strawberry slices. This simple combination provides healthy fats and antioxidants from the fruit, making for a delicious and effective meal to support insulin function. If you prefer something savory, try a sandwich made with organic bread, grilled chicken breast, kale, and a touch of Dijon mustard. The light aroma of the bread blends perfectly with fresh greens and lean protein, helping you feel full without causing blood sugar spikes. Another major advantage of organic bread is its taste. Many people report that organic bread has a richer flavor, a smoother texture, and a more natural aroma than mass-produced industrial bread. This not only makes eating more enjoyable, but also helps you maintain healthy eating habits more easily. However, it's important to choose wisely. Not all products labeled organic meet the highest standards. Look for trusted certifications like USDA Organic or the European Organic label, and always read the ingredient list carefully. Make sure the bread contains no refined sugar, corn syrup, or artificial sweeteners. Instead, choose breads made with ingredients such as whole wheat flour, oats, chia seeds, or flax seeds. Although organic bread may cost a bit more than conventional bread, when you consider the long-term benefits to your health, from better blood sugar control and improved digestion to reduced exposure to harmful chemicals, it's an investment well worth making for you and your family. 9. Gluten-free bread. At first glance, gluten-free bread might seem like a healthy and safe choice. And for people with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, it truly is a helpful solution. However, when it comes to managing diabetes, not all gluten-free breads provide the benefits you might expect. The main concern lies in how these breads are made. To replace the natural binding properties of gluten, many manufacturers use refined starches, such as white rice flour, potato starch, cornstarch, or tapioca flour. These starches have a very high glycemic index, meaning they are rapidly broken down into glucose, which can cause a sharp spike in your blood sugar. This completely goes against the goal of maintaining stable glucose levels for people with diabetes. For example, a slice of gluten-free bread made with rice flour may contain no gluten, but it can raise your blood sugar just as quickly as a slice of regular white bread. This is a health trap that many fall into, simply because they assume gluten-free means healthier. Moreover, many commercially produced gluten-free breads are low in fiber, B vitamins, and essential minerals. This causes them to digest quickly, leaving you hungry sooner and increasing the risk of overeating, which can disrupt insulin regulation even further. That said, people with diabetes don't have to completely avoid gluten-free bread. The key is making smart choices. Look for options made from whole grain flours like buckwheat, millet, or oats, or even better, gluten-free sprouted grain bread. These varieties offer fiber, plant-based protein, magnesium, and zinc, all of which support healthy blood sugar control. One example is Sprouted for Life, gluten-free flax bread which combines sprouted grains and flax seeds. This bread is not only gluten-free but also rich in healthy fats, fiber, and overall nutrition. How you eat it also matters. When having gluten-free bread, it's best to pair it with a source of protein or healthy fat to slow digestion. For instance, you could spread almond butter on a slice and top it with banana slices or cucumber. If you're preparing a full meal, use gluten-free bread to make a sandwich with grilled chicken breast, fresh vegetables, and low-sodium cheese. And don't forget one crucial habit. Always read the ingredient list carefully. Avoid products where sugar, corn syrup, or artificial sweeteners are listed near the top. Instead, choose bread with whole, unprocessed ingredients and at least 2 to 3 grams of fiber per slice. In short, gluten-free bread can be a healthy choice for people with diabetes, but only when selected and eaten wisely. The difference lies in knowing exactly what you're eating and understanding how your body responds to it. Not all gluten-free products are good, but with the right options, they can become powerful allies in your journey toward better blood sugar control. You see, managing your blood sugar doesn't have to mean extreme sacrifice, strict restrictions, or giving up all the foods you love. On the contrary, it starts with small, thoughtful choices in your everyday meals. Just by switching to a different kind of bread, adding a little more fiber, or avoiding hidden sugars in your food, you can make a big difference in your health. What truly matters is understanding how each type of food affects your blood sugar, so you can make informed choices that fit your body and your lifestyle. A simple loaf of bread might seem harmless, but it can either be a troublemaker or a helpful companion in your journey of living well with diabetes. It all depends on your wise decisions. Remember, you don't have to get everything perfect from the start. Begin with something small, like replacing white bread with oat bread, or trying to bake your own flaxseed bread at home. That alone can lead to a positive turning point for your health. Every meal is an opportunity to care for and protect your body. And if you learned something helpful today, don't hesitate to click like on this video and hit subscribe so you won't miss the upcoming practical and friendly content we have prepared. We're here to support you on your journey to better health and a happier life. What kind of bread are you currently using in your diet? Feel free to leave a comment below and share your story with us. I would love to hear your experiences because real change often starts with honest sharing like this. Wishing you continued strength, peace, and stable blood sugar. See you again in the next video.